downhill charge.
No, wait a minute, Teddy. Didn't you see the headlines? Got to be careful down there. The neighborhood's getting dangerous.
Okay, thanks for the warning.
Wait. Can't we have dinner tonight?
Mason, I don't know if I'm going to have time, but I know I don't have time to talk about it right now.
Why do you and I have so much trouble seeing each other?
Priorities.
Your priorities? I've got mine.
One day I'm going to be one of your priorities.
Fine. Can we banter about this later? Because I really have to run.
Go on. Gallop apace. You fiery-footed steeds towards Phoebus' lodging. Such a wagoner as Phaeton might put you to the west. What? Is the place on fire?
No, but I am.
Get back in here right
We're
now.
talking about different fires here. I've got to meet with my boss about the museum book, remember?
Well, how far away is this meeting?
Well, it's just at the beach bar, but I told him I'd be there at 9:45. It's 9:30.
Gilly, I think you look magnificent in anything you wear, but jeans and a sweatshirt for a business meeting?
Look, he jogs at the beach every morning, and he invited me to jog with him today.
Well, we could run our own little race right here.
No. Nick, now come on. You said you'd meet me at the museum later to take pictures. You haven't forgotten about it, have you?
No, I haven't forgotten, and yes, I'm going to meet you. At least a goodbye kiss.
At least.
Gilly, is there anything wrong?
No, why?
Last night was the first night you slept entirely on your side of the bed. It's a small thing, I realize, but I noticed it.
Well, now you're being silly. I don't understand. What's the deal?
Because usually we sleep like spoons and you cuddle up.
Well, then I'll sleep right tonight.
Good.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Please do it. Turn it off. Let me die. Please let me die.
Oh my God.
At the gym again?
I'm so scared to close my eyes. I'm so scared to go to sleep.
Babe, what happened? What do you remember?
Pressure in that dress.
Well, it's not my size, but I don't care. I got it. I'm gonna use it.
Not hiding any skeletons, are we?
Mason, don't ever do that to me again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
It's all right. Don't you know it's bad manners to walk into a lady's boudoir unannounced?
Well, it may be bad manners, but it's certainly good strategy. Actually, I did tap discreetly on the door, but you didn't hear me.
Well, there is such a thing as being too discreet. But now that you've caught me and I'm completely at your mercy, what are you gonna do with me?
I want to know what you're planning to do with those pictures you took of Eden last night. And I'd like to get another look at them.
Does that help at all? How do you feel now?
I feel sort of sick to my stomach. Having trouble focusing. My head hurts.
Sweetheart, what went on last night?
I don't know. How did I get here?
Why? You passed out.
At home?
Yeah, and I brought you here.
You mean I passed out at home and you brought me here and I don't remember? Go.
What do you remember?
I don't know.
You must remember something.
Just remember not to do whatever I did last night. I went to Sophia's party. But no, it was Gina's, and next thing I remember, I'm here. I've never had anything like that happen before. The whole night is just wiped out. Did you come to the party?
No, I got a call to come and get you. You must have really tied one on, huh?
No, I only had 2 glasses of champagne. I remember that. I can't remember a thing that's happened. I've never had anything like this happen.
No, well, I think you gotta go back to bed and get some more sleep.
No, I can't. I've got to try and remember. This is useless. I've got to get home. I've got to get home right away.
Ooh, I like the angle on that one. And what composition. I would have made a very fine photographer, especially for wildlife.
Old Eden certainly tied one on last night, didn't she?
Oh, I like that one, too. Have you ever seen anything so unflattering? Eden's gonna scream.
Is she crying here?
I don't know. Half the time she was crying, the other half she was laughing. It's kind of hard to tell which half she's doing here.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't remember her having more than a couple of glasses of champagne, because she's never been a drinker.
Oh, she must have had a couple of drinks before she came home.
Yes, evidently. You know, Gina, these could be very valuable to me. Good case could be made showing that she's incapable of handling pressure, hence running capital enterprises.
They're mine. Keep your hands off.
My, aren't we fierce like a mother Kodiak protecting her cubs?
No, I'm just protecting what's mine, that's all.
I just want to know what you intend to do with them. Are you going to use them to embarrass Eden or blackmail her, maybe?
Blackmail? What kind of a girl do you think I am?
Is that moral outrage, or am I just giving you too little credit?
You're insulting me. I have something much more inventive in mind than blackmail.
Want to tell me what it is?
Well, let's just say it's ammunition to protect Brandon with.
Well, isn't mother love inspiring? Put them all together, they spell Gina. And a lot of trouble for somebody.
Why, thank you, Nathan.
Nick, fire! Nick!
What the hell? What?
Haven't you heard that the early bird gets the worm?
I didn't feel like having any worms this morning. How did you get in here?
Someone left the front door open. Someone very thin and very sexy.
I thought you were going to lay low for a while.
Listen, I've got to raise some money. Carlo may show up. Sam is still missing, and you have still not told me the name of your girlfriend.
Why do you want to know her name?
I need to know when I'm going to meet her.
Probably never.
You mean it isn't that permanent, or you're just afraid of the competition?
I mean, she doesn't need the kind of trouble that seems to follow you around, and I'm not taking any chances with her.
I think you're just afraid of losing her to me. Do you still go for the same type?
What type is that?
Horn-rimmed glasses and turtleneck sweaters. I never knew if any of your girlfriends had necks or not.
Most of them did.
Yeah, remember in college you went for a swarm of political activists. Remember Harry?
Her name was Harriet.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell from looking at her. Now, this isn't another one of those, is it?
No, this one isn't. This one is totally unique. Warm, glowing, beautiful hair. The greatest smile you have ever seen. Exciting, full of life. And her neck. Her neck.
No, don't. No, stop.
Beautiful.
I can't take it.
You'll meet her eventually, neck and all. And you'll love her like I do. But she'll never love you the way she loves me. So don't get your hopes up. She's... I don't know. I can't describe her. Or how she makes me feel.
I can see that. She sounds like the eighth wonder of the world. When do I get to meet her?
When you get your butt out of the trouble it's in.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to. It's on the top of my priority list.
Good.
Listen, speaking of girls, I met one myself yesterday.
Cheating on Janice already.
Oh, no. Now, how could somebody cheat on somebody like Janice? Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, I've got a shoot today, and I'm going to get some film for it.
Oh, it's a good thing I came by.
Yeah, actually it was. Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, wait a second. Now, you still haven't told me the name of the girl with the neck.
Oh, that's right, I haven't. Make sure the door is locked when you leave.
Is that brotherly love? The Art Museum. Gotta get my nugget back.
No, Cruz, I was simply wondering how Eden felt after last night.
Not too good. What happened over there anyway?
I can't imagine. Maybe it was just the thrill of being young. Why not ask her?
Well, I have, and she can't remember anything at all.
Really? Well, I have to say, I've never seen her quite so smashed. Tipsy, yes, but not tipped over.
That sure is odd. Listen, she's on her way over there right now looking for an explanation.
Well, I think the explanation should come from her, Cruz. If she relies on me, she won't like what she hears.
Now, don't pick a fight with her, Mason, will you? She feels really rotten.
Well, the wages of sin, Cruz. I don't have to tell you about those, do I?
All right, look, I'm going to come over too, and I'm warning you. Leave her alone.
Well, Cruz was right.
What?
Well, he said you felt bad. I had no idea you'd look so absolutely awful.
Mason, to put it nicely, please shut up about how I look, okay? All I would really like from you right now is for you to just tell me what happened last night.
Oh, well, you put on quite a show, I can tell you that.
Please.
You know, I've done some partying in my day, Eden, but I've never gone so far that I couldn't remember what happened the next day.
Please, would you just give me an outline about what happened?
Well, you were, carrying on, Eden. There's no other way to put it. Brandishing swords, laughing and crying, passing out on the floor.
You're lying.
Fortunately, Gina has photographic evidence.
What?
Pictures, dear. She managed to capture all of those precious moments for posterity, in case you want to show your grandchildren how to have a good time. No. Eden, before you go chasing off after our ace photographer, don't you think you should have some breakfast? Unless the thought of food makes you ill.
You make me ill, Mason. Now, where is she? Where is Gina?
You promise me you won't hurt her if I tell you.
Please stop fooling around. Would you just please tell me where she is?
Well, as much as I hate to deliver her into your trembling hands, last time I saw her, she was in the guest room.
Thank you.
Oh, Danny, this looks much better.
Yes, I heal fast.
Yeah, have you had any more trouble with those guys?
I'm not worried.
Danny, don't be stupid. Take precautions.
Like what?
Like staying off the streets, like staying away from places where they might be.
I live where they might be.
Danny, don't get macho, okay? They have knives, they have guns. They're not afraid to use them. I'm convinced of that, even if you're not.
Oh, it'll all blow over. I joined this community group. Kind of like a neighborhood watch type of thing.
Oh, well, I hope it works.
We'll fight them any way we have to. I live here. And my family lives here. And we're not going to get pushed out. That's just the way it is.
It's junk. It's absolute junk.
I am sorry that food and beverages are not permitted in the confines of the museum.
Sorry.
I don't know how the guard let you pass.
Changing the exhibit already.
No, not at all. A minor repair.
Now you see, isn't that wonderful?
Certainly captures the spirit of the times, doesn't it?
Rosa, my film. I thought I left a couple of rolls here somewhere.
You did. Wait 1 second. I'm a bad one for tidying up. Lucky for the family. I usually remember where I put things.
Thanks, you're terrific. I guess in a house this size, it's pretty easy to lose things, huh?
Not with Rosa around.
I see. Thank you.
Nick, I've been meaning to tell you, you've been good for Kelly.
Have I?
I can see it every day.
Really?
She's getting back her old... I don't know how to describe it exactly. She was occasionally a handful. It sometimes would drive her father a little crazy.
What?
Well, it was a spirit, but it wasn't the same as Eden's. Kelly was more of a rebel.
I haven't seen that side of her.
It was there, and it was joyous. But when Jo was arrested for her brother's murder, she changed.
That would change anybody, Rosa.
Yes, it would. Perhaps that spirit was what led her to Jo in the first place. Her father didn't really approve of Jo. But now I see a difference again. That old, in Spanish we call it pura vida.
Pura vida. I'm glad I've helped.
You have, and I'm so glad. She's gotten more confidence, more carefree.
And more happy, too, I hope.
Oh, that too. I think she's in love.
I think I am, too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You again? What are you doing? Following me around?
No, not me. No, I think you're following me. I was here first.
Yeah, sure you were.
No, I was. I thought I needed a culture fix. Obviously, I've come to the wrong spot.
What is that?
When you take a look around you, I don't see how anyone could call any of this art.
Well, you obviously don't know much about modern art. All these pieces right here, they're going to be in Paris next.
Is that because it's good or because it's portable?
Maybe we should stick to something you do know about, like your eyes.
Oh, well, don't worry about them. The effects of the mace have almost worn off. In fact, it's better to see you with, and don't worry, I don't hold any ill feelings.
Great.
Well, listen, don't you ever stand still?
No, not today. I'm working.
Oh, what is that?
Well, not that it's any of your business, but I'm working for a publishing house, and I'm picking out things that we can put in an art book.
Well, you're not going to find anything here that's going to go in an art book. Is that the same purse that you had yesterday?
Yes, why?
Oh, nothing. I like it.
Maybe you'd be better off at a handbag collection then.
I don't understand your attitude. See, most people like me.
Well, I don't understand their attitude.
Ouch. Now, you're not going to tell me that you like this thing, do you?
Oh, I don't just like it. I think this is the work of a genius.
Yeah, I agree. A 3-year-old genius.
Let me tell you something, mister. What do you know? I've forgotten your name. Imagine that.
Rembrandt. Rembrandt van Gogh.
Yeah, right. Anyways, I was saying, I think you need a class in art appreciation, and you need it fast.
Well, why don't you teach me?
No, sorry, I'm busy this second.
Like this piece. Now, you cannot tell me that this is a piece of art.
You don't see the beauty in this, do you?
What beauty? It looks like 2 crushed cans, a cup, and a piece of gum. I mean, I could have done that.
Look, to the untrained eye, crushed cans may probably the only thing it appears to be. To the sophisticated, like me, this is a study of perfect harmony. I mean, look, it's got a clean line, it's got composition, symmetry, the whole bit. Now, I admit I don't know the artist's name, but I admire his work.
Well, maybe you should meet the artist in person. You could tell him yourself.
Maybe I should.
What do you think something like this would go for?
How much money?
Yeah, unless it's sacrilege to talk about money in the temple of art.
Oh, I think it's worth about 10,000 at least.
Come on, you gotta be kidding. You could not get more than a nickel for that in active bidding.
Are you kidding? You want to make a small bet on that?
I sure would. I tell you what, I'll bet you a dinner, loser buys.
What makes you think I'd have dinner with you, win or lose?
You can do worse.
I don't want to do worse, thank you.
So what do you want to bet?
Okay, if you win, I'll have dinner with you. If I win, you stay away from me. For good. Okay, even if you see me by accident, you turn the other way.
I don't know. That's a pretty harsh wager. Is that what you want?
That's exactly what I want.
Got yourself a deal later.
I really appreciate all this you've done for me.
Well, I like you, Danny, and I never want to see you in here again.
Well, thanks a lot.
No, take care of yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, lady, there's been an accident up the street. Some people got hurt really bad. We need a doctor or nurse or somebody.
Danny, call an ambulance.
Okay.
for me, would you? Okay, take me there.
Follow me.
Yes, I'm calling from the clinic for Mary Duval. We need an ambulance. That's the right address, yeah. Close the door and watch the street. Tú eres un gran carajo. Hey! Now I got you all to myself, Danny.
Where are those damn things? That you took.
What pictures?
Mason said you took pictures of me last night, and I want to see them. I want you to go, and I want you to get them to me.
Oh, I know you want them, but you're not going to find them. I have them hidden away in a nice, safe place.
Then I want you to get them, because I want to see them.
Oh, Eden, I don't think you really want to see them. You're not very photogenic when you're drunk. Oh, unless you want to see them because you don't remember what a fool you made of yourself.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
Really? Not a thing? Nothing at all?
Look, I only had 2 glasses of champagne, all right? After that,
You had a blackout. Oh, Eden, that's a very bad sign. You should watch your drinking.
I don't need your advice. I want the pictures. I want you to go and get them and give them to me.
Eden, you are not very smart. When you want something from somebody, you should be polite, soft-spoken, and ask nicely. You know, Mason was right. You don't have very good manners.
All right, Gina. I'm going to ask you politely. I want you to get the pictures, please, and give them to me.
No. I have other plans for them.
Plans? What is it you think you're going to do with them?
Well, I could give them away, or maybe I'll sell them to that magazine that put your picture on the cover. Wouldn't that be some follow-up story, huh? But I think I'd prefer to see them used as pictures for a perpetual calendar.
You are really asking for it, Gina.
Or I could give them to a scandal sheet. That's a great idea. Can you just see it? Drunken heiress tries to run a huge corporation and falls flat on her... Don't you hit me.
I want to break every bone in your cheap little...
Don't you feel very well?
I need to sit down for a second.
Maybe you need more than that. Maybe what your father has is hereditary. You know, you could be having a little stroke of your very own. Wouldn't that be something? I mean, you know, we could put your bed right next to your father's.
Does that hurt? That's the one I gave you last time, remember? Tú eres un hijo. Sorry excuse for a Mexican, you know that, Danny? How come you only hang with the white boys, huh? I bet you wish you was white like them, don't you? You got no pride in being Latino, Danny. See, I gotta teach you some pride.
You really are crazy, Angel, aren't you? You're really
Shut up,
nuts,
just
huh?
shut your face. Yeah. Because I'm...
You put that down. There was no accident. That was a trick to get me out of here. Well, you take your knife and you get out of here before I call the police.
Mary, get out.
Put it down.
Go back to the convent, sister. Because there is nothing I would like better than to cut up some gringo do-gooder like you.
Angel, you are bringing trouble down on you and your friends.
Lady, please, just shut up! You have no idea what trouble is. Now, we didn't come here to hurt nobody. I just wanted some aspirin. I got this headache, see? And I figured a place like this, a clinic, has got to have some aspirin, right? Only, where do you keep it? Huh? There's none here. There's none over here. There's none here. I don't see any aspirin anywhere. This is some clinic, you know that? Maybe you got something better for my headache, huh, lady? Yeah. Maybe you got something even better.
We don't have any drugs here, if that's what you're looking for.
No drugs? You believe that, Spider? This is a clinic and they say they don't have any drugs? What are you gonna do if somebody needs help, huh? Somebody like me! Huh? How you gonna help them? And if you can't help them, what good are you, huh? You might as well not even be here! Stop it! Oh, please, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Please, stop it!
The question is how are we going to settle this? I mean, who is going to be the final authority on this?
Hang on. Hold all this. And wait here. I'll find someone who'll settle this. Now look, this is one of the curators of the museum. Now I assume you will accept his word on this piece.
Sure, he looks like he knows his business.
Okay. This gentleman and I have a bet about this piece of art. Now, I say it's worth at least $10,000. He says it's worth nothing at all. Now, which one of us is right?
Well, now, I am afraid, sir, that the lady is quite correct. This is titled Future Nostalgia, and it's by the eminent Hungarian artist Pablo Ansanatia. And I certainly wish we had more such exquisite works in our exhibition.
There, you see?
I'll be a son of a gun. Well, I guess I know when I've been beat.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
I guess I don't know very much about modern art. And I'm sorry, too.
Yeah, well, that's good. I've won the bet, so leave me alone.
John, that abject rubbish. Kindly dispose of it.
Yeah, last I saw her, she was headed upstairs looking for Gina.
Or maybe she's in her room.
No, if I were you, I'd look in Gina's room. I heard strident voices coming from up there. Kirk went up there, too. As far as I know, he hasn't come down.
Kirk Cranston is up there?
As far as I know.
What's wrong?
Hi, nothing. I just bit off, you remember.
Hi, Cruz.
Kirk?
Mason.
I'll take care of her now.
All right, you've got her.
I really am fine. I really am.
Brown, you look very pale.
I'm pale, but I'm fine.
What does Gina look like?
Mason, I don't think you need to worry about her.
Oh, that's a shame.
Don't you think you should go in and get checked out?
Oh, don't be silly, no.
I don't think you have to worry about her, Cruz. It's just, as I understand it, a hangover.
I know what it is.
Look, let's not talk too loud, okay? I don't want to broadcast it.
Besides, it's too late for TV coverage.
Darling, I think you should let me take you in and see a doctor.
Don't you think you're being just a little overprotective, Cruz? I mean, she'll be fine. Just let the darn thing wear off.
Well, thank you for the diagnosis, Kirk, but I just like to make sure she'll be fine.
I will.
I don't want to take any chances, darling.
Gee, that's not what I heard. I heard that you used to be a cop that lived on the edge. What'd you do, lose that along with the badge?
I didn't lose my badge, friend. I turned it in.
Sorry, no offense.
Yeah, well, we're talking about Eden anyway, not me. I thought you were hired to be some kind of help to her.
Well, look, I'm just going along with what Eden wants. Don't you think she's the best judge of how she feels?
Not necessarily. Sometimes people don't want to admit it when they feel bad. They think it's some kind of a sign of weakness.
Oh, but wait a second here. I appreciate everyone's concern, really, but I'm fine. I just think I need something to eat, that's all.
See? What did I tell you?
You're right, Mason. As usual, you're right.
Thank you. I'll get it.
So, anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you. I'm sorry I was such a nuisance.
Well, you weren't, and I'm glad I was here for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that too, man. Maybe I should at least take you out for breakfast then?
Thanks, that would be nice.
Cruz, that was Mary. Somebody attacked the clinic, a gang. Danny's down there. I don't have any other details.
All right, Mason, I'll come with you. Darling, I'm going to have to cut out, okay?
All right, go.
You sure
Be
you're
careful.
okay?
I'm fine. I'll see you later, though. Be careful.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to substitute for Cruz, take you out to breakfast if you like.
Thank you.
All right. Look, I didn't mean to lose it with Cruz there. It's just that I didn't like seeing him treating you as though you were some sort of helpless female.
Well, thank you on behalf of the movement, but that's about how I feel right now. I can deal with the hangover. It's just not remembering what I did last night that worries me.
Mary?
Oh, Mason.
Good Lord, what
Oh, there are a whole bunch of them, but the one named Angel's the one who did all the damage.
Are you all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, nothing like that.
Mason, call the cops, will you?
You didn't call them yet?
No, I was waiting for you. I'm
all
sure
right,
I
we'll do it
should've.
now.
This is all my fault. You should have just stayed out of it. They did all of this because of me.
Hey, don't worry about this place. We can clean this up. The thing is, can you identify the people who did this, man? Besides, I don't know how many of them were there.
I don't know.
What do you mean, you didn't recognize them?
I can't tell you their names, Cruz.
Why not?
You know why not.
Look, if you're worried that I'm going to go to the police, don't. I just want this for my own information.
How come?
Danny, I turned these guys in. They're going to make bail, be out on the street again inside of an hour. That's not going to help anything.
Right. They'll be in and out and after me again.
So I just want to talk to them.
You?
I think I can get through to them.
You better take a sledgehammer with you.
Look, let me try. I grew up in this neighborhood. I got as much right to speak as anybody else.
You want me to help? If you don't want me to, I'll understand.
As a matter of fact, you could help. Now, you don't want to name names, that's fine, but put the word out on the street that you're looking for a showdown with the whole gang.
But that's not what I want. I don't want them to think that.
Look, just spread it around. Tell them you want to meet them at the beach snack bar at noon.
Oh, good thinking.
Look, you're not going to have to meet them. I'll show up in your stead.
You will?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me a little braver then.
Glad to hear it, man. So you're going to be okay?
Yeah, everything seems to be working the way it used to. It just hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, just do it. They'll send somebody when they can, but it's going to take a little while.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to do anything anyway. It's not the first time we've had trouble in here. Why do they have to be so destructive? I mean, it's their clinic. They are so stupid. Well, we're just going to have to rebuild.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to help you.
Are you?
Yeah?
Thank you.
All right. You just sit down over here and rest. I'm going to show you how good I am with a broom. You watch very carefully. You can learn something. Now, which end do I hold?
All right. You get this cooking fast.
Oh, it'll spread like wildfire, I bet.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. So, Mary, you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just really shook up. But thanks for getting here so fast.
I wish I'd been here when it happened.
Yeah, I got some business to take care of, so I'll catch you two later.
Thank you for waiting.
I didn't waste any time. I went and got these for you.
What are they?
Ancient Aztec cure, aspirin.
Thank you.
Gee, Cruz seems to be a little on the edge these days. Or am I just imagining all that?
Well, he's in an awkward situation right now.
You mean because of his job?
He's a good cop. And he's a fair and decent man, and it's what he does best.
Uh-huh.
He gave it up for me, and now he's sort of at loose ends.
Well, I'm sure he'd get it back easily enough.
He's got this thing. It's called pride.
Yeah, so I understand. Must be a little difficult for you, though, right now. I mean, now that he's got all his free time on his hands, doesn't he spend a lot of it looking over your shoulder?
Well, it doesn't bother me. I know that he would like to spend more time with me than I'm able to give him.
Well, personally, I think you better be concentrating more on yourself and your own concerns than Cruz's. At least, for the present.
I don't think you understand. I love him.
Well, Eden, do you love him enough to let him solve his own problems in his own way?
What do you mean?
Well, try putting yourself in Cruz's place, and maybe you'll understand. I mean, this is a rough thing he's going through right now. Think how inadequate he must feel, not having a job of any kind. And, for a man like Cruz, I mean, inactivity is probably the worst thing there is. And on top of that, I mean, as a result of all that, there's me. I mean, he resents me. He sees me as a threat of some kind.
That's nonsense.
Oh, no, it isn't, Eden. I know the animosity I feel coming from him towards me. And, you know, I'm sorry about it, but I don't know what to do. I'm certainly not going to take offense with this guy, well, you know, when he's on the ropes like that.
Well, I should hope not. I wonder if he does resent you.
Well, I think it's fairly obvious, but, you know, I shouldn't be butting in like this. There I go again. Anyway, I don't mean to add to your hangover. You know, I completely forgot the ancient Cranston cure. Hot tea before breakfast. What do you say?
I wouldn't mind, thank you.
All right, I'll ask Rosa. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is...
Something amuse you?
Oh, Eden, I just took out these pictures I took of you. You're really something.
You give them to me?
Well, if you want them so badly, come and get them.
I am warning you. You will not tease me this way. I do not take it well.
Hey, look, even though I lost the bet, how about having dinner with me anyway?
No chance.
Why not?
Because I don't know you.
What, did your parents tell you not to have any dinner dates with strange men?
Yeah, exactly.
You see, usually I would agree with them, but we're not strangers anymore. I mean, you have sprayed a can of mace in my face, you have taken me to a doctor, and now you've won an art bet from me, which I'm sure was on the up and up. You know, I think that we are on our way to becoming old friends.
Listen, whoever you are, I already have a boyfriend.
Good for you. I already have a girlfriend.
Well, then great. I don't like playing games because it's not going to get us anywhere we want to go.
I tell you what, I'll bet you $10 that you will not let me turn around and walk out of your life right now.
You're big on small bets, aren't you?
It's a big bet to me, and I think I'm going to win it.
Oh, you do? And what makes you think so?
Because there is a chemistry between the two of us. Now, we both realize that, but you're afraid to admit it.
I think you have a very exaggerated opinion of yourself, Mr. Van Gogh.
So take the bet.
All right, let me get this straight. You want to bet me $10. I won't let you leave here and never see you again. Is that right?
That's right, because I think that deep down inside, you really have a
All right,
strong...
hang on. Now, if I call you back, I owe you $10. If I don't, how will you collect?
Ah, smart lady. You see, I thought that we would meet later so you could give it to me then.
Oh, over dinner or something, right?
Okay, so you think that's a little too much? All right, so we'll just make this a friendly bet. I don't think you'll let me go.
Boy, you have never been so wrong in your life.
I'm willing to take that test.
Okay, start walking. I'll just be standing over here for a little while.
Oh, I don't think so. See, I think that every nerve in your body is going to be screaming for me, even though you're not.
3, 2, 1.
All right, but you're going to be sorry. I'm going. No woman in the history has ever let me get this far.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Hi.
I got a call at the apartment just before I left.
Oh, I'm worried about you. I'm glad you're here, though. You came just in time.
All right, Gina, give it to me. No, not yet. Oh, here's the one where you passed out on the floor. And this one's a real pip. When you speared the turkey with that sword, it's a shame you don't remember any.
Gina!
You had a wonderful time, Eden, especially when you made Sophia cry. I must admit, that was my favorite part. You know, she hasn't left the guest house all day. I guess I should thank you for widening the gulf between her and the rest of the family. You know, you really are doing all my work for me, and a fine job of it, too.
All right, give it to me. I mean it! I don't want to deal with this with you anymore. Give me the rest of the pictures.
Stay away from me.
No,
I'm warning you.
I want them. I want all the pictures.
Stay away from me! Now! Stay away from it!
I want those pictures, Gina. I want you to give them to me.
No, do you hear me? No! Leave me alone.
All right. I'm warning you. If you don't give me those pictures, you are going to be very, very sorry.
Hey, where's Danny? He sent you to fight for him?
Yeah, big hero Castillo, a stinking cop.
Oh, you got it wrong, Mano. I washed the stink off. I'm not on the force anymore. Although this morning I kind of wished I was, you know, when I saw what happened at that clinic. You guys know anything about that? Cat got your tongue, huh? Well, I tell you, dudes like you make it tough for anybody with brown skin to get ahead in this world. You know that? So many people out there already prejudiced against Chicanos going in. Tomorrow they're going to read the paper. They're going to say, look at those Mexicans again. More useless destruction. What do you hope to accomplish by doing that anyway? You want to go to jail? You want to end up dead? It's one or the other. You're going to go to jail or end up dead. That's whatever happens, man. What do you want?
We want some respect, that's what.
And that's what you're... So you go and knock over that clinic, man? And so next week, your little brother and sister, when they're sick, that nice woman, she's not going to be able to help them. You feel proud about that? And as for Danny Andrade, man, what did he ever do to you? Except try to get you to stop from killing yourself? Why don't you grow up, man? This gang deal is for kids. It's an excuse to hide from the real... I'm boring you, aren't I, man? Sorry to put you to sleep, you know? You think it's cool hanging out with your homeboys, being real bad, hassling everybody your whole life? You think that's cool? That's pathetic. You're proving to everybody that you're scared. That's all. God, what does it take to get through to you? What does a person have to say to you to get through before it's too late?
Well, don't forget, Santa Barbara can be seen again here on Sky One on Monday afternoon at 2:20. In half an hour, we've the classic comedy The Brady Bunch. But after the break, it's the final episode of the show hosted by Christopher Biggins. Wife of the Week. Don't go away.